Hello, YouTube. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Today we're going to be continuing our playthrough of the indie game Eastward. I'm pretty stoked for it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and kill our wonderful background music so I can launch the game. Alright, I think everything's good. So, for those of you who maybe weren't able to tune in on Sunday, it was kind of a special stream. We did a retro stream instead of the normal Stardew Sunday, which was a lot of fun. So I think I want to start doing that more regularly, some kind of retro rotation. And we also hit 60,000 subscribers this last weekend. I talked about it a lot on the last stream. But again, if you're seeing this and you're one of those 60,000 people, I appreciate you so much. LowTube, know you. Finally, I catched your live stream. Hello, friend. Welcome. I'm glad you finally caught a stream. Nice to meet you. If you haven't seen this game, it's an indie game called Eastward. Super pixel art rich game. Kind of plays like a Zelda. Enjoying it so far. YouTube doesn't notify you. I've had a few people say the same thing. The only advice I can offer is, number one, I've been streaming pretty regularly on Wednesdays and Sundays for about 4 months now. So around 12 Eastern time is when my streams normally start. But also if you go onto the channel, the bell icon for you to click subscribe, there's actually some different options under there. And so you can be subscribed to a channel without getting notifications. And so even if, you know, you've been a supporter of the channel, which I appreciate, if you don't have that setting checked, YouTube will not tell you when I upload stuff, when I post things, or when I go live. So that would be one thing to check, friend. Trying to kind of remember where we were in this game. I know we're on the train. And we were going somewhere, and Jasper didn't want to go. He liked that last town we were in, but things got weird. Everybody wanted us to stay, and I don't know. The story of this game, it's a slow burn, but it's just starting to open up. I'm pretty curious how things are going to develop here. How do I... Real quick. For whatever reason, the window of this game isn't cooperative. Like every other Steam game I've played, I haven't had this issue where if the game's running, you cannot move the cursor outside of the window. And so, like, obviously when you're streaming, like, there's other things that you have to be doing. You know, I have other things like chat and stuff that I have to watch and click on, and the gameplay is not conducive to that. Story's starting off a little dark, a little somber today. You know, up to this point, Jasper's kind of been this, like, comically jovial character. I can't even tell if he's wearing pants. Kind of looks like he's, like, not wearing pants. So, you know, he's kind of, like, flowery and theatrical and over the top with his dialogue, which is, you know, it's designed by choice, you know, specifically to be a contrast to John, who is like the gruff, silent protagonist, right? So this is a little bit jarring that he's in such a state as we begin this chapter of the game. I also wish I knew what was going on with Sam and her split personality thing. Oh, the train is under attack. Harry's here. Hello, friend. You do not need to apologize. Your mental health is more important than watching me play Super Nintendo games. We had a lot of fun on Sunday. We honored the memory of my brother. We celebrated 60,000 subscribers to the channel. We gave away some merch. It was a lot of fun. And so I think I'm going to start doing streams like that more often. But I'm glad to see you, and I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, LoadTube, that's what I had to do. I had to learn all those shortcuts about, you know, like shift in the Windows key, and then, because I have dual monitors, to move the window over so it's not covering my OBS. And yeah, man, we hit 60K. I am still in disbelief that the channel is still growing. I'm still here doing it. Okay, this guy down here, what the heck is he? This blue bird guy, he reminds me of Birdly from Deltarune. Wait a minute, his name is Daniel. Wasn't that scared kid at Sam's school? The one that Sam stuck up for because he was getting bullied? His name was Daniel too, right? Odd coincidence. Oh, Harry, I'm so excited. So actually, that's a great talking point. So normally I stream, like I was just saying, LoadTube, I stream on Wednesdays and Sundays, but chapters 3 and 4 of Deltarune come out on Thursday, which is not a normal stream day for me. So my Wednesday stream that would happen on June 4th will not happen that Wednesday, and I'm going to stream on Thursday instead so that we can play Deltarune. I'm so excited. Yeah, see, there's something going on here. All of these characters are feigning ignorance about Potcrock and the underground, and I'm very suspicious. My brother Bean is here. Hello, friend. I saw you were able to cash in on your redeem code for the shirt. Did you have any issues doing that? That's still kind of a new thing for me. And again, it's all, the merch is all done through a third party, so I want to make sure that there's no issues. Hopefully we see Epsilon in chat today because they won the other shirt and I have not been able to reach them. Awesome. Good to hear. Hope you enjoy it. You know, I've often wondered what my daughter would think about all this. If she would think that people all over the world wearing her artwork is a cool thing, or if she would just die of embarrassment from it. Probably the latter. No, thanks for being a supporter. Appreciate it. We can talk theories a little bit, I guess, about Deltarune. I mean, at this point, I have more questions than anything. That entire ending scene, you know, where Chris again rid themselves of the soul temporarily so that they could go do whatever presumed mischievous acts without us at the helm. It's such an interesting dynamic to be controlling this silent protagonist and kind of doing so against their will, if that makes sense. You know, the fact that we don't control Chris, we control the soul, and Chris seems to be like resentful of that. It's a really interesting dynamic because then we in a way force Chris to act in ways in which they normally wouldn't, and a lot of the character dialogue and interactions supports that. And again, honestly, like I've been trying, even though I've played both chapters now, I've been trying not to read about it too much, like on Reddit and stuff, just because it's all speculation at this point. A lot of people think that Chris is the knight. People think that Papyrus is the knight. People think that the knight is just an entirely new character. I don't really know. You know, the truth is we don't have enough information to weigh in, so... The annoying dog is the knight. The Toby dog. I wouldn't put it past Toby Fox to do something like that. Magompo Bros here. Hello, hello. Good to see you, sir. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Toriel makes her way like into the shadow world. I think it's interesting though that, you know, so far the dark world themes of both chapters, you know, the first one was like board games, right? Board games and cards and chess. And, you know, then the second was the internet, right? Was computers. And so I think this third one, because the portal opened up, you know, like in the living room. So I think it's going to be television shows. And so it kind of seems like all the chapters are going to be themed that way, you know, where they're all different distractions. So who knows? Again, it kind of sucks that, you know, we've waited so long and we're getting 3 and 4, which I'm super grateful for. But there's still 3 more chapters of the game, so who knows? I mean, it could be 2030 before Deltarune is actually done. I don't know. Also, to anyone who has not seen this game yet, it's got some outstanding pixel art. Again, kind of rose-tinted glasses for me. You know, I grew up in the 90s playing the Super Nintendo. So I see this kind of stuff, modern games look like this, and it just hits me right in the feels. Poor Jasper looks like he's hanging on by a thread. Good idea, Harry. Cheers. I assume we can't go back on the train, right? Okay. Well, we haven't done anything, but let's go ahead and save. And again, we get this cute little like world map style area where our characters are slightly smaller. And Sam clearly doesn't know what she's doing. I just appreciate the level of detail that has gone into the making of this game. Okay, so this is like, I mean, pretty clearly Japanese themed area. What a cool area. Oh, that is a random question, Bean. I wish I had a good answer for you, but I truly don't. I live in such a rural part of the country that, like, we don't have a big homeless problem here like we do in cities, for example. And in general, you just don't see it as much in temperate areas. I live in a pretty cold part of the United States. I mean, I know that there are resources for homeless people, but so much of that stuff, you know, varies by where you live. You know, and again, I'm pretty sure you're overseas. And so it's not even a matter of like finding the right state or county resource like we would have here in the US. I'm not even sure, you know, how you guys are broken down, if it's districts or what. Yeah, I wish I had a better answer for you, buddy. But I really don't. If anybody has any advice for being on that front, feel free to weigh in and support. I will say that, you know, I would imagine that being homeless would probably have a great effect on one's mental health. And so if you're able to, like, that's an area where you could support your friend, you know, because it doesn't cost anything to just, like, check on people that you care about. Talk to them every day. Make sure they're doing okay. A lot of times just, you know, having somebody to talk to and vent to, have as a sounding board, that can go such a long way. Alright, so like everything in this city is closed? This is such a cool looking place. Hello, Conehead Man. I don't even want to know what that's about. It was a little suggestive. I also don't quite understand why, like, every town has these faucets that you can turn on and off, and I haven't found that they do anything. Okay, robot. No, I know what you mean, being like, that's such a delicate thing. You know, when you're not, when you don't have your own place, it's like, your options are so limited on that front. Rufio, my brother. Happy Wednesday. You know, and stuff like that can go a long way, Bean. This place is pretty big. Everything is closed. This dude passed out. What is this? There's a line of dialogue I was not prepared for. Rufio, how are things your way? I know you were pretty busy on Sunday. My friend Purple's here. Hello. How are you today, Purple? It's a little creepy. Interesting. So I know we've talked about this before, but do any of you guys use Twitch? Like, do you watch streamers on Twitch? Can I go there? The Wind Shrine. Oh. Okay, well, apparently I can't do anything in here yet. Well, I only ask because, before I started streaming, I did a lot of research. Asked a lot of other content creators. Nice. Should I stream on Twitch? Is it worth it? Should I do YouTube? Should I do both? And I ultimately decided, at least to start, that I was only going to stream on YouTube. Number one, because I already had an established platform. Number two, because it's a little bit less complicated to stream on YouTube. Like, I had to do a lot less setting up and things like that to make this happen. And I'm still learning the process, so it's been great for that. But I created a Twitch account a couple days ago just because, like, I wanted to see how other people are doing it. And that's given me an opportunity to, connect with some people that I've watched for years, which has been pretty cool. And so now I'm kind of like contemplating not moving to Twitch, but maybe like trying to do both, because it really seems like people either do one or the other. Like, nobody does YouTube and Twitch. People either watch streamers live on Twitch or, YouTube. So I'm kind of toying with that idea. I'm kind of curious what your guys' thoughts are. Yeah, Rufio, I honestly think what I would have to do, because I don't want to stop streaming on YouTube, because I really enjoy doing this. I've connected with this group of people, and like, you guys are all my friends now, like, and it's just so nice to, like, I don't have to go back and do VOD dumps and things like that. Like, I end the stream, and then YouTube just bloop dumps the VOD out, and that's it. And then usually within 24 hours, the live chat shows up with it. So, like, I don't have to do any of the work. So I don't think I would actually dual stream Rufio. I think I would probably, like, stream each one separately. Like, maybe I would keep my YouTube schedule Wednesdays and Sundays and do like Tuesdays and Saturdays or something like that on Twitch. It's just a thought. I haven't committed to anything. See, and I appreciate that feedback, Bean, because I know everybody who watches on YouTube, like, you watch on YouTube because that's what works for you. And I've been the same way. The content creators that I like to watch, once in a while they'll stream live on YouTube and I'll catch them that way. But more often than not, I'm going back and I'm watching VODs, like, from their Twitch live streams. And again, it was just very recently, a couple days ago, that I made a Twitch myself just so that I could go watch other people. I think this is where we have to go. I was only like half paying attention. Rocket Mansion. I haven't played Bendy. I don't really know what it is, Harry. I'd have to check it out. This place is sketchy. I just can't go up here. I'd have to look into it. Yeah, Bean, so I would, that's what I'm saying, is if I streamed on Twitch, like let's say I did that, exactly what I'm saying, where I continue to stream on YouTube twice a week, and then I also stream on Twitch twice a week, I would have to do the extra work to take the VODs from those Twitch streams and also upload them to YouTube. Because I would want all the content on my channel here. The channel is the main focus. I just wonder if I'm like not reaching a lot of people just because they exclusively consume media on Twitch and they don't come to YouTube. You know, even now that I stream, like streaming still isn't really the focus of my channel. You know, I still like making videos and I don't ever really plan to stop doing that. But I don't know, again, this is me kind of just like thinking out loud and trying to learn how streaming works. And, you know, especially now like that we hit this 60,000 milestone, you know, my thoughts are really geared towards, okay, how can I reach more people? What can I do, you know, to try to grow this even more? Because it's gotten so far beyond what I ever thought it would. And it's exciting. You know what I mean? Like, it's such an exciting thing to think about. You know, it might take me 2 years, but, you know, we could reach 100,000. That's exciting to me. And if there's, you know, a different strategy that I can employ to make that happen or to make it happen faster, I just want to be aware of what all my options are, kind of thing, you know? Yeah, I don't know then, Harry. I'd have to look at it. Generally, I don't play horror games. Let's see who this person is. Sam wastes no time. Oh, let's switch monsters. I did not have the greatest night's sleep. I've been up since about 5 this morning. So it's a heavy caffeine day. Yeah, honestly, Purple, like, I know that if I made content on more quote-unquote popular games, that would probably help. You know, and so something mainline like Zelda, obviously, goes a long way. And the Amori thing, like, I just got lucky. I mean, that's the perfect example of, you know, just doing the right thing at the right time, capturing lightning in a bottle sort of thing. Hang on real quick. I just got a voicemail from my doctor's office. I got to check this real quick, guys. Hang on. Alright, sorry about that. Loris here. Hello, friend. Happy Wednesday. Alright, so this person thinks that we're Izzy. They don't seem like they're paying attention. But yeah, Purple, like I was saying, so I don't know. I mean, I don't want you guys to think that I'm ever like pandering to you. I don't want people to think that, you know, I'm making things only because I think people are going to like it and I want it to be popular. You know, like genuinely everything that I've produced on this channel is just what I wanted to make when I wanted to make it. And I can't bring myself to break outside of that mold because, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being a creator whose main focus is just growth, because I understand a lot of people, this means a lot to them. A lot of people, you know, this is their sole means of supporting themselves. I'm just in a position where, you know, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy connecting with people and creating what I want to create, and I feel like it helps people. And I've been able to get so far, you know, kind of just like by staying true to my values. And, you know, I don't want to give that up. Like, I don't want to be, I'm not calling anybody out, and I'm not saying anybody who does anything other than what I do is wrong. But, you know, I don't want to be this creator who, you know, has 10 million subscribers and, you know, just everything that they do is just a way to make money or sell you something. You know, I'm not out here trying to make love yourself candy bars and stuff. Although that'd be kind of cool, I think. We talk about junk food enough on stream, maybe I should. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't ever want to be a sellout. And so I don't want to be labeled like a Zelda tuber or a Poke tuber or a you name it tuber just because it's popular. And it's the same reason why, even though I've had a lot of like additional thoughts on Omori or games like Omori, you know, I can't tell you how many people have told me to play Yume Nikki. And sure, I could make a Yume Nikki video and, you know, maybe get another 1 million views out of it like the Omori video. But it's not what I want to do, and that's why I haven't done it. And I'm not saying I'll never do it, but I don't know. I guess I just, even though I've been doing this a year and a half, I'm still kind of finding my way. I'm still trying to like figure out who I am as a content creator and as a person. You know what I mean? Like, when your kid dies, you go through this crazy identity crisis. You know, you don't realize, like, when you become a parent, that becomes your #1 priority. And everything else that you do with your life, your time and your energy, every other identity that you assume is because of that. And so I look at, you know, my military career, and it's like I'm proud of my service, sure, but like I joined the military to support my kids. And I don't know, it's just hard when you lose a child because you really have to take a look in the mirror and figure out who you are as a person now that you're not fulfilling that role anymore. And I'm still in that stage, guys, where I still, like, I don't know who Matt is anymore. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. I don't know if any of it matters. I don't know if I'm making the right choices. You know, I mean, there's been a handful of times where, I don't know, I get so in my head about it that, you know, like I want to just like delete my channel some days and never open YouTube again. I never think about it again because it does preoccupy so much of my thoughts. You know, I can't overstate how much work it is to create, especially like on a regular basis. And I don't produce a lot of videos. I really don't. You know, it can be overwhelming when you're doing it by yourself. So I don't know. I guess a lot of it is just, again, I'm thinking out loud and trying to figure out like what the way forward for me in this project is. You know, do I want to get to 100,000? Absolutely I do. But that's not like why I'm doing this. You know, the 3 main reasons why I started doing this have not changed, and they never will. And it doesn't matter how popular this becomes or how much money I make doing it. Like, those are all secondary and tertiary things. That's just background noise to me. You know, and to Bean's point, he's absolutely right that the smaller you are, the more you can connect with people. And we've talked about this in stream multiple times too. You know, where like right now there's 11 people watching. So, hello, all 11 of you. I appreciate all 11 of you so very much. And, you know, if there was 1,100 people in here, there's no way that I would be able to give my attention to all 1,100 individual people. But with 11 of you, I can. You know what I mean? Like, I know a little bit about each one of you. You know, like Harry's kind of, you know, always recommending these sort of like, I don't want to say off the wall games, but sort of niched games, right? He's always saying that kind of stuff. I know Purple, you know, on a first name basis. And I know that Purple is an artist. You know, I know that Bean lives across the ocean and is a musician. And so, you know, and Rufio's just a jaded line cook. So, like, to have this connection with you guys, and like, I would rather have that with you know, a dozen people than have, you know, hundreds of people watching my stream and like literally not being able to keep up with chat because it's just going so fast. I can't stand, like, to me, there's no point in watching streamers like that live, because unless you're paying a bunch of money to have your chat stand out, what you say is just going to get lost in the mix. And I don't know, to me, that defeats the purpose of live streaming. You know, you're streaming live to connect with the people that are watching. It's not like watching a TV show or a movie. Like, it's real-time, two-way interaction. That's what I like about it. All right, I'm going to talk less and game more. Sorry. It's just, there's a lot of thoughts swirling around in my head today, and I need you guys to help me sort them out. I need some positive reinforcement. I need that cheese, as we say. I need that attaboy. So, LowTube, I appreciate that perspective. And so for my regulars in chat, LowTube is a new viewer, so please welcome them. And I think that's part of why, like, the Amori video was sort of like the launching pad for everything for me, LowTube, because, you know, I created content, and you can go back and see, like, my journey with grief videos started months before the Amori video did. And the Amori video was an idea I had for a while, and I just couldn't do it any sooner than I did it. I did it the absolute soonest that I could do it. And honestly, I probably should have waited because it was so hard to do. Like, I cried so much and had to stop so many times. I quit that project and then picked it back up probably a dozen times during the making of that video because it was so hard. But I think again, because I was genuine and I was willing to be super vulnerable when I made that. And again, I just like kind of got lucky and tapped into this little corner of the internet where it's like, oh, there's all these people who know about this game and, you know, have either been suicidal themselves or struggle with their mental health still or have lost somebody they care about. You know, like millions of people have related to the message of that video. And I think that's a big part of, you know, why it took off the way it did. And I'm so grateful for it. You know, I'll never not be grateful for that video and everything it's done for me. I very much would not have 60,000 subscribers if not for that video. But again, if you look at all the content I've made since then, even though the whole Gaming with Grief series follows a very similar formula to that video, you know, I didn't tap into it the way that a Mori video did. And I know there's things I could have done differently, you know, and again, I don't want to use the term selling out because that's not accurate, but I didn't want to just copy and paste the Amori thing, right, and try to milk it. I knew, like, okay, this is a special thing that's going to serve its purpose, but everything I make subsequently, you know, I'm going to make because it's what I want to make, not because it's like the Amori video, right? You know, I didn't ever let it, like, go to my head, I guess. I don't ever want to be famous. And I know I'll never be rich doing this. I mean, if you guys saw how much money I actually make doing YouTube, it's laughable. It's laughable when you do the math and figure out, okay, I put this many hours into YouTube this month and, you know, YouTube paid me this amount of money. Like, I'd be a lot better off picking up pop cans on the side of the road and turning in the deposit. Low tube hug and high five received. I haven't been paying attention to the story at all, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, it's cute. It's super cute. Even a little rainbow. Like, I don't even know who this other person is. I haven't been reading this at all. I would say that this is one grievance I have about this game so far, is there is just so much talking. Like, I've spent more time sitting here reading dialogue than playing the game, like controlling a character. Which I get, it's a story-heavy game, and we're still in the early hours of the game, and so we're character building, but ugh. Like, I get annoyed when Zelda games, you know, have an opening that takes more than 10 minutes. And we're like several hours into this already. B, no worries, go get some chow. And it was good seeing you, buddy. Hopefully I'll see you Sunday. And hopefully you'll have your shirt by then. Be sure to let me know. Yeah, I mean, I guess purple. I don't know if there's a way for me to see. I don't see anything that actually shows playtime. But I mean, I don't know, I've probably played this at least 6 hours, right? Maybe 7? Oh yeah, okay, I remember now. This is the person that at the end of the last chapter when the miasma was coming, like went to the cabin to try to find us, but we were already gone. Oh, it certainly will, Purple. Um, I mean, this is probably going to take up like 8 streams total or something like that. We'll see. Yeah, Deltarune is going to take priority, which again, I think there's a few of you, including Rufio, you might not have been here when I was talking about it. So, normally the streams are Wednesdays and Sundays, but Deltarune is coming out on Thursday. So, the stream that would normally happen on Wednesday, June 4th is not going to happen. I will not be streaming that Wednesday. I'm going to stream on Thursday instead, so that we can play Deltarune. Okay, so now the whole place is open up. What do we got? Captain Seaman. The description for octopus. Nightmare cephalopod. Yeah, I haven't like really cared about cooking. The game hasn't given me any reason to care about cooking yet, so alright, that's the subway. Eat fresh. This guy is inebriated. Well, at least all these shops are open now. My daughter loved boba. Loved boba. Me, not so much. Another expansion. Yes, please. Oh, I can buy another one? Boba's actually pretty good. Well, Purple, that's what you have me for. Where I'll just play it, and you can just hang out. I wonder how many of these I should buy. I feel like in every game I play, inventory space is like such a rare commodity. I mean, I have the money. I just keep buying them. I don't know. I guess I'm going to stop here just because, like, my inventory's never even been full. But we will make a note that this is here. I don't know, Harry, you're making it pretty dramatic. Maybe I'm gonna have to check this game out. Is there really nothing over here? I will say, even though it's like so dialogue heavy and that drives me nuts, this is such a good looking game. Like, if I could make a video game, you know, if I had $20 million to just like hire a team to make a game, it would probably look something like this. Alright, well I guess there's still nothing for me to do up here. Yeah, you seem to have a knack for like finding these interesting, creepy, macabre type games, Rufio. I feel like I need to play Animal well, but at the same time, like having read about it, I'm still apprehensive. Alright, so this is what I'm supposed to be doing, I guess. Go to Old Town to get the slime breeding furnace. Okay. This is so cool because like each layer is like a whole different town. Whoa. Hey, and we got a banger shop theme. Not as good as Deltarune's, but what you got, buddy? Yeah, I don't know what this does because I've... Ooh. Okay, well I don't have enough for the chips. We have already upgraded bombs once. I feel like gun would probably be the next thing I do because the gun kind of sucks. But I do wonder what this does. Like, is there just one of these in every area? And it's like, well, treasure radar. It lets me know when there's stuff around. I don't think we've missed a lot of stuff. Like, maybe one or two things. Oh, nice purple. I plan on playing yellow. I've pretty much, like, fully decided that when Deltarune gets wrapped up, I am going to play Undertale Yellow on stream. Part of me wants to do this just to see what it is, because it's only 50. We'll do it. I mean, it didn't take up an inventory slot, did it? So is this just the same one? And you only have to buy one? I wonder if it's disposable, like if it finds one treasure, then that's it? I don't know, maybe I just wasted 50 bucks. Yeah, I'll go to Old Town, I ain't afraid. So I wonder if they're playing the same game, the Earthborn game. Yep. That's something I'll probably do off stream, is sit there and grind on Earthborn to see if there's anything like worth getting. Because it seems like a very grindy game. I will say, too, in defense of this game, at the very least, even though it's dialogue heavy like this, like, every character is unique. All the characters are animated and expressive. Like, there are so few, like, generic NPCs. I really appreciate it. Makes all the dialogue a little bit more digestible. They call John a combat master, and he's just like this gruff old guy in a jacket that beats up everything with a frying pan. Fortune Cat. I always get excited when I see Fortune Cats. Because I'm such a fan of them. I have several sitting on my computer. And even one on my arm. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, I already have all these prizes. What the heck is Cubic Odyssey, Rufio? So I wonder why this refills 3 red hearts and this refills 3 yellow hearts. Like, what's the difference? Minecraft and No Man's Sky. Interesting. See, that sounds a little bit intimidating, because aren't both of those games like technically endless? Alright, so because my thing's beeping, I guess it's because I'm close to that chest right down there. This could be handy. Oh, that makes sense. LowTube, have you played this? If so, you're literally the first in 3 streams who knows anything about this game. Because when I started playing this a couple weeks ago, I was like the only person who had even heard of it. Nice, okay. As a general rule, I encourage participation and guidance, as long as you don't spoil anything for me. Congratulations on being the first person in chat who knows anything about this game. You guys are all gonna block this treasure I want. Ghost 009, hello. Happy Wednesday, friend. Yeah, I mean, these playthroughs are pretty casual. And I like it's, you know, like I want it to feel like we're all kind of going through it together sort of thing, you know? So if I start to, like, make bad choices, don't feel like you can't stop me. That sounds very Minecrafty, Rufio. Ghost, do you mean all the games I've played ever, or the games I've played specifically for this channel? I might have to check that out, Rufio. I shouldn't, because I have a whole list of things I'm working on, including kind of a secret project that I'm not quite ready to talk about yet. Just for the channel, Ghost? That's a great question. There's been no game that I've hated, because if I'm not into a game, I'm not going to invest the time and energy into playing it. Amori was a great game, but kind of an honorable mention because I don't think I could play through it again. Just emotionally, right? Undertale and Deltarune are both masterpieces, and Deltarune would probably be in the conversation. I enjoyed that game a lot. Majora's Mask would be another contender as well. You know, that's a game I've loved since it came out. I've been playing that game for over 20 years and still have fun every time I pick it up. But I mean, it's a Zelda game, so I don't know. I guess it would probably have to be a toss-up between Deltarune, and Majora's Mask, if I had to give you an answer right now. But I mean, again, like One Shot was great, Spirit Fair was great, Grease was great. I haven't found a bad one yet. These guys really... Oh, wait. There's got to be another way back there. Here? Yeah. Alright, I guess we're going down. Alright, well, we got our pan out. Means John means business. Yeah, LowTube, I'm with you. I mean, honestly, like, if Amori didn't have the whole, like, Mari's death and all of that comes with it kind of thing as part of the story, like if it was just, you know, a game about 4 kids who like go into this imaginary headspace world and has all this, you know, colorful, you know, sort of inviting cartoonish environments, I think then I would probably, that'd be the kind of game where I play through it every year, like pick it up once a year and play through it. Mechanically, I enjoyed Amori a lot. You know, it was like a good, balanced party of 4 turn-based RPG, you know, with some strategy, but nothing too crazy. I like that kind of thing. That's a good question, Rufio. You know, we've talked a lot about Zelda, and so I'm still kind of trying to figure that out. I had a lot of fun on Sunday doing the retro games. So I think once a month I'm going to start doing like retro rotations like that. Like Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, and 64 stuff. So I'll be looking forward to that as well. And it's so hard because I'm in this position now where like I have to be so careful with what I choose game-wise because the path is now forked for me. I have this branch of continuing my traditional play through a game by myself, reflect on it, write an essay about it, and make a traditional Gaming with Grief video. Or, you know, do I take the other path and live stream it and have that experience shared? And so far, I feel like I've made all the right choices. Undertale, Deltarune, One Shot, those have been perfect games for me to play on stream with other people. So I don't know, like I have to be really careful moving forward with that. I think I know what the next game I'm going to play off stream is going to be, but I'm not ready to commit yet. I have absolutely played Chrono Trigger, LowTube. Top 5 Super Nintendo games of all time. Top 5 RPGs of all time, too. Big mushroom. Dude takes a lot of hits. Oops. I gotta remember my controls here. Yeah, see, the gun sucks. I need to upgrade the gun. Yeah, so now I gotta start compiling a list of retro games to play. I don't know what these beetles are in the trees either. We had some in the last area. Sam can hit them with her bubble magic thing. And they dropped a couple bucks, but that's all they really seem to do. No worries, Purple. I'm about ready for a break here soon, too. I've been streaming for over an hour. But I've just been talking the whole time. Whoa. I love the Golden Sun games, so that's a huge maybe. The only thing about it is Golden Sun games can be long. Alright, do I gotta shoot this thing? Oh, he can sure hit me. Oh, we got him. I love Pokemon as well. Now, when you say older, are you talking Gen 1? Are you talking like Gen 4? A couple people have asked me to do a Nuzlocke. That might be fun. Oh, I don't know about speedrunning the Mega Man games. I'm not that much of a gamer. I could do X1, 2, and 3. Those are the only games that I'm like that well versed in. Something tells me I don't want to go down there yet. I also gotta say I'm worried that I'm like missing some kind of achievement if I don't get all these beetles. But that's all they seem to do is... See, like, the gun has no range. Holy cow. That thing just soaks up damage. I probably want to go in there, hey? Oh, I don't like these duck bomb guys. Can I go in here? No. Oh, there's a can. Cool. Alright, I think this is a good time for me to take a quick break, since the gameplay's actually started back up now, so... Alright, be right back, guys. Ace, good to see you. Hope you're doing okay. The game's good so far. Like 10 out of 10 pixel art. A little heavy on the dialogue. Getting kind of tired of how much talking there is in the game. But gameplay's great too, so overall I'm enjoying it very much. And LowTube, I'm starting to think you're one of my most based viewers for even knowing what Snowboard Kids is. I absolutely love Snowboard Kids. 1 and 2. Criminally underrated N64 games. Alright. So you can grab it multiple times. I echo what LowTube is saying. I mean, the N64 had a handful of, like, I don't want to call it a Mario Kart clone, but, you know, there was a lot of those, like, third-person racing games. Snowboard Kids is a lot of fun. Well, I got a lot out of that. What's the point of all this? Okay. Yeah, it's a lot like Mario Kart. Obviously you play as kids that in the races are all snowboarding. But it is a lot, like, just mechanically, it's like Mario Kart where you can do jumps and tricks and you get items, you know, that can help you or hinder your opponents. It's just really solid games. They're just a lot of fun to play. See, like, what's the point of the gun? Alright, so we're gonna get a raft here to get across. But we don't have it yet. Alright, maybe I do want to go down this. Let me check it out. That's just a heart piece. I say there's got to be enemies, right? It's a cow. It's a wizard cow. Oh god. Milky. Why does this guy have beef with me? Pun fully intended. That was literally the most challenging enemy I've faced in this game so far, was a wizard cow. This has been redeemed. That was wild. Give me that heart piece. Ah, numero cuatro. Gracias. Bueno. Well, that was pretty silly. I was not ready for the wizard cow. Yo. Alright, well there's our raft. I guess we'll take it. There's another beetle. Alright, Sammy, refill. What is that thing? Got an eyeball? I probably didn't want to go this way yet. Did I go down here? I did not. Yeah, come on down, buddy. I don't know if that was worthy of a whole victory animation, but okay. I guess that's all that's in here, huh? Yeah, it just seems like, I don't know. I mean, there's been bosses, like real no-kidding bosses, where like you get an extra heart after, so I understand that, but I mean, those are like mini boss fights. This place is a little spooky. Oh, is Sam gonna get new magic? Like fire? Fire beats grass. Speaking of Pokemon, guys, have any of you guys seen this ROM hack called Super Mario Mon? Where somebody made a ROM hack of, I guess, Fire Red. But instead of a trainer, you play as Mario, and instead of Pokemon, it's like all the Mario enemies, like Goombas and Koopa Troopas and stuff. I saw another streamer playing it, and so I picked it up. It's quite silly. And, like, pretty good as far as ROM hacks go. At least so far. Well, bread. Totally bread. Oh, thank you for that. I appreciate you dropping some kindness on my Wednesday. Same goes for you, friend. I hope you're doing okay. Holy crap, they take up a lot of health. Oh god, what is that thing? Oh, and there's bees? I'm gonna die. Alright. Should probably eat something. We'll eat the hot dog. Alright, I gotta be careful in here. Alright, come on, buddy. Remember, you wanted this. These hands are rated E for everyone. Creepy. These plants look like they can hurt me. I don't really want to find out. Oh. Zombie guy. Oh, and there's miasma everywhere too. Yeah, confirmed plants can hurt me. Grandpop. Can't go in. Oh, I can't go through that miasma, can I? Nope. Shoot an energy. Oh. Thank you for letting me know, game. Oh, there's hearts. Bless. Can I has more hearts? I don't want to hurt zombie, but maybe I have to? Oh. Oh, it does a lot of damage. wonder if I can just juke these things. I do not like this area. So they seem pretty docile if you don't attack them, but like that one's in the way, so I have to, right? And all my weapons are not good. Well, they drop hearts. But man, they take a lot of damage. And they've got iframes. I guess I gotta eat my other piece of food here. Sorry, buddy, I actually didn't really want to do this, but kinda didn't have a choice. You got a gig bean? That's sweet. I mean, to me, being if there's any problem that you have in life, even if it's quote unquote somebody else's problem, but it affects you and you're thinking about it, there's not any harm in talking to your parents about it. I mean, even if they can't do anything, I mean, like, as a parent, I like to know what's going on with my son and his circle, you know. What are those? Ah. Did I really not hit that? Sure looks like I'm supposed to be able to. And Sam's can't. Oh, I wonder if a bomb can. I bet you it can. That'll do it. It's a well-designed little dungeon loop. I still need some health. And I now understand the value in cooking, because man, I wish I had cooked more. Can that really not be moved? It sure looks like it can. I do not like these birds. Also, hello again, Purple. Oh, you haven't missed too much. I think we're gonna get another power here soon. I could be wrong. I hope we do. I feel like we're due for something here. Is that a sword? Oh. What the heck is this little guy? Ah. Oh, we're gonna make a flamethrower? I'll take it. You're not gonna tell me twice. I hate these things. Oh, cool. That's super handy. Yo. Oh, I mean, we have to, right? Okay, so we're back out here. It's not as efficient as I had hoped. But it's fun. Oh, my favorite Mario game? Bean, I gotta pick one, bro. I can't choose one. I will say my favorite 3D Mario game is Galaxy. My favorite 2D is Super Mario World. And an honorable mention is probably Wonder. Wonder was a lot of fun. So ammo is just like universal. That's convenient. I don't even want to mess with those. Did I miss something in there? Classic Harry. Yeah, come here, I'll flamethrower you guys. So satisfying. God, I love this weapon. See, he made it sound like I would find... Maybe it's back in the town. I don't know. He made it sound like it was in here somewhere. Because right up there is where we were and we got it. And he was like, well, you come back down here. Maybe it is just back in the town? Because we went this whole other way and came out here too. Alright, I guess we'll go back to the town. This is all fine. Now we'll go this way. Back to our snowboard kids music. I don't trust this. I was right to not trust this. I'm gonna run out of ammo. A little bit of kite and we all right. Matt needs ammo, please. Those things take like 20 hits. Oh my god. Kamikaze mice. Well, that's convenient. I still desperately need some ammo. Oh, we're doing another split up puzzle. What did I push? I don't remember how to separate. Have fun at the gig, Bean, and be safe, hey? Please. I'll see you next time, buddy. What button do I push? Oh, well, that looks delicious. Blowtube, thanks for being here. It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the kind words, and I hope to see you in more streams. The next one will be same time on Sunday. Alright, so is there nothing here for me to do? What's the point of this place? Apparently this hallway is not where I'm supposed to go. Doesn't seem like there's anything else up here to do. What was the point? Alright, well, if this is not the way, where does Matt go? Just getting through these guys was a nightmare. Here? This must be it. What was the point of that? What is this? What in the heck is this? I almost feel like I'm not supposed to be here. I don't know about this, chat. Saw it too late. These beetles have to be for something, right? Like a gotta catch them all sort of thing. I can't move these? I can't lower these. Oh, I could huck a bomb over there. But I wonder if that even does anything. I need some health. I need some ammo. But especially health. Is this another elevator, it looks like? Or something. Oh yeah, here we go. I still kind of feel like maybe I wasn't supposed to find this yet. I don't know. Please tell me that does what I think it does. How do I use it? Oh, what a game changer that is, chat. So we get like 5 hearts out of it. But I need that blue energy to do it. Oh, cool. And they just fast travel us out of there. Well, I will take that. Okay. Well, that was great to find. So I don't really understand what this box is for. I'm so sick of finding bees. Whoa. Boy, there sure are a lot of like secret little areas that are ominous. I don't know how I feel about these caves. Aside from apprehension. Alright, this is another split up thing. It's actually getting a little bit more complicated now, which I appreciate. Boy, like significantly more complicated. Alright, so Sam is totally stuck here. Which means we have to figure out how to get John up there. There's no switch here. It was actually a little bit of a head scratcher, which is good. Alright, this is what we wanted, because now... now they're switched. Oh, more fighting. Oh, more than one. That didn't protect me at all. That didn't go well at all, did it? Where's that gonna put me now? Right here. Oh, I don't have very much ammo. See, I fought one of these things before, but I had a lot of cover. And this time I don't. I mean, I guess I can try and just see. This is going to be a hard fight. I might not even like be able to do this. See, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be down in this little cave thing. I kind of just stumbled across it. So that thing hurts me even though it's not activated. See, I feel like I need to focus on the one that throws the bombs. But it's like as soon as you get close, he throws another one. Even if I get out of the way in time, Sam gets hit. I wonder if I'm supposed to separate the two. Doesn't seem like that's fruitful at all. They blow up all my cover. Their bombs don't hurt each other. And I swear Sam has an energy shield thing, but I feel like that didn't do anything. They don't even stay stunned for very long. I might have to bail on this. Come back with some more strength. Because again, there's not even really anything like to indicate that I should be down here other than like I just stumbled across this place. I'd really like to know. What this nets me if I'm able to do it, though. Oh, I gotta figure my way out of here. Maybe I'll just try a couple more times to see if I get lucky. Not holding my breath, but wish there was a way to, like, to create cover. I mean, I can get a couple hits in if I... I feel like if I could get one down, then it would be possible at least. If I could get one down and keep some of the cover. There's one. Okay, we have a chance. As long as I don't choke. Oh. See, he hovers around his little bombs too. Dang it. Oh, I was so close. He must have more health than the other one does. See, and that's the thing that sucks too, is even if John's in the lead, like, Sam still takes damage. So I have to, like, be cutting her away too. Okay, so it's hard, but it's not impossible. That attempt was doomed from the start. wonder if throwing out a couple of my own bombs would be worth it. Actually seems to be working pretty well. Is that the trick the whole time? I'm an idiot. Oh. Well, today I learned. Firemint, cool. Bombs, Rufio. I dropped 6 bombs, and they just, like, walk right up to the bombs. Do you think I would have, like, tried that earlier, considering the fact that they were constantly throwing bombs themselves, but... I'm not a gamer today, apparently. Ask me. Hello, friend. Good to see you. Holy damage sponge. I hope I get to upgrade this pan soon because, man... it's on the weak side. Oh my god, get me out of here. Oh, okay. Alright, what can I actually cook now? I mean, I got a lot of eggs. Peppercorn. That sounds like something I'd eat, right? That turned out pretty good. That could be super clutch. What else are we gonna cook? Maybe some lemon pepper fish? I don't know what the trick is to the slot wheel. Okay, we didn't use sand droop at all, but... This game is called Eastward. It's kind of hard to explain so far. Mechanically, it plays like a top-down Zelda. Pixel art, very rich 16-bit kind of game. A lot of dialogue. There's a lot to the story that we don't really know yet. But the short version is we play as these two people, John and Sam. And I don't really know where I am or what I'm doing right now. I'm looking for a furnace thing, I guess. The veggie egg stir fry is like good. I'll eat this one. So like literally I can't even go in here? It's a gorgeous game. I can't stop gushing over how good the game looks. And again, it's hard for me to even like recap the story to you so far, Esme, because like I kind of don't really understand what's going on yet. John is like a miner and he lived in this underground town. And he found Sam one day. She was like in this pod kind of thing while he was digging. And so, I mean, he kind of treats her like a daughter. And they left their underground village and they came to the surface world, even though everybody told them not to. And they're heading east, hence the name of the game. I don't know what the ultimate goal is yet, though. Sam has some kind of backstory that we don't know yet. It's not really fleshed out. She's got this like split personality thing kind of going on. Like if you've played Celeste. I don't know if you've played Celeste, but it reminds me of that. So if this isn't where I go, where the heck do I go? The complete opposite way that I went. Well, that's okay, because we did some cooking. Gotta save. But as you can see, I mean, it plays like an old Zelda game. John and Sam have different powers. John's got melee and guns. Sam's like a magic user. Sam just got a healing spell, which has been so ridiculously nice already. I haven't struggled like at all with the combat in this game until this stream. The enemies didn't really get hard until I started playing today. V1! Hello! Oh my god. Like, see? This dude's gonna kill me. Yuck. V1, good to see you. Hope you're doing okay today, friend. Bro. I hope I start out in the cave. Thank you. Oh yeah. I shaved the beard off last week, and just kind of felt like it because the weather got warm, and I hadn't shaved since November. So I do apologize for the jarring appearance. The good news is I realized immediately that it was a mistake, and so I'm slowly growing it back. Got like a good week scruff going. I need my blue bar there to get full so I can heal myself again. Alright, let's look at the map again. Yeah, I like totally went the wrong way, I guess. I mean, it's fine because I found all that other stuff. But I feel like that would have been available to me later when I was stronger. Well, apparently there's... See, it's telling me to go here. No, you're right, V1. No regrets. I mean, a couple of regrets, because I died like 12 times fighting a boss that I had no business fighting yet. But I did eventually beat it. I desperately need some health. I guess I'm supposed to go in here. I'm missing something. I don't have that key, do I? No, it did, because honestly, V1, like, combat-wise, I've just kind of been brute forcing my way through, because you can kind of get away with that in most Zelda games. And I tried doing that, and it doesn't work on all enemies. You have to employ strategy, which is a good thing. I think I have enough parts to do some upgrading, too. Let's go in here. Oh, I can't go through that door, but I can go around. I just need like a speck of blue. I don't know if I'd quite go that far, V1. There is a lot of just... Like, this is a great example. This enemy right here, he's going to take 20 hits to kill. And you can sit here and dance with him. You know, hit him a couple times, kite, move around, dodge, hit him a couple more, repeat. But that takes forever when you have to hit an enemy 20 times. So I found out that you can kind of just sit here, and if you're quick enough... So I guess it's kind of both. It's a bit of learning. Maybe this is where I'm supposed to go? I don't think I've gone this way. It's like the one way I didn't go, but yeah, this looks like it. Oh yeah, it's pretty easy to get overwhelmed. Let's see. I think that's close enough. Maybe not. At least we're getting a couple hearts while we're here. I can't tell. Is my blue energy full? Yes. That's a good. And then as you can see, there's a little bit of strategy too with just character swapping here. I've done a fair amount of it up to this point. Nothing crazy. Like, so far, none of the mechanics, either combat or puzzle, like, have become monotonous. I wonder if I should cook more while I'm here. Let's just make random stuff. Eggs, potatoes, apples, and mince. I have made that comparison before, V1. And it's merely just because it's you know, a middle-aged male and a younger female on a team together. kind of a father-daughter thing, but not quite. Different strengths, switching between the two. There's definitely some noted parallels there. It is kind of cute. I don't really understand. I've never gotten three of the same. I assume it's just a bonus, like a cooking, like in Breath of the Wild and Tears. Sometimes you get a lucky cook and the food's just better. I think it's supposed to be that kind of thing. All right. And again, I don't know if you're a fan of pixel art, but I mean, like, this is about as good as pixel art gets without becoming something else. See, this is when the zombie things get dangerous. Maybe I just go for it. That thing there is a heart piece. I think they call them life orbs. But I mean, it's literally a heart piece from Zelda. You get 4 and you get another heart. Alright, so let's try to kite this guy up here. That was convenient. Yeah, again, Rufio, if you employ just a little bit of strategy and patience, it's not too bad. If I were to just have gone in there, swinging the old pan, it probably wouldn't have gone well for me. Oh my god, they all grow back? Jeez. Alright, well, speaking of strategy and not employing it, there's a prime example right there. So usually they're like in sections, so what happened there hasn't ever been an issue before. So actually I'm going to start by just leaving Sam out of the way. Still a nightmare. Salty. What, I gotta leave Sam in there? I guess I do. Cause she can't... Oh, I've got to get out of here now? Can I even get out of here now? I don't understand because I can't... Sam can't break these things. I'm missing something here. Oh, I guess Sam goes down the other way. So they just stay separated here. This usually means that there's a boss coming. I mean, I have enough food, so I guess I don't need to spend the money. Yeah. I gotta fight something down here. Okay. We're past the 3-hour mark. So I think this is probably where I'm going to put a pin in it for today. I could keep going, but I don't know. I definitely need like a longer break. Get up and go walk around for a little while. So I think we'll just call it here. That'll be fine. Okay, so I want to thank everybody again for all the support to getting me to 60K. I'll say the same thing that I said on Sunday stream. If you know people that you think would benefit from joining this community and consuming some of this content, and being a part of this, you know, I rely heavily on you guys now to help me to continue to grow this project. You know, there's only so much that I can do by myself. I'm at the mercy of the algorithm and you guys to support. So if you know people that you think might dig this, want to be a part of this, tell your friends, share it on social media. A little bit of support goes a long way, and I really do appreciate everything that you guys do for this project. This Sunday we'll continue Stardew, but again, I think moving forward we'll still play Stardew, but I think I'm going to start playing other things in rotation with Sundays. So, you know, again, like once a month I think we'll do a retro stream, you know, so maybe we'll only play Stardew, you know, 3 Sundays out of the month or something to that effect. And then also as a reminder, for the stream on Wednesday, June 4th, that will be postponed one day to Thursday, June 5th, to coincide with the release of chapters 3 and 4 of Deltarune, so that we can play that live. So that should be a lot of fun, because that's going to be day one that the game is available upon release. So instead of me, you know, playing through a game that's a few years old and some of you in chat being able to guide me, it's going to be a fresh experience for everybody. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But with that, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for being here. Good luck with all your endeavors for the rest of this week. As I always say, make sure that you take some time for yourself this week. I know school and work and family and everything that you have going on can become overwhelming. Set aside some time for yourself to take a knee and rest. It's so very, very, very important. Octavio, I see you. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for saying hey, even though it's at the very end of the stream. Come hang out with us again on Sunday. Be the same time on Sunday. Hope to see you there, friend. So again, thank you guys so much, not only for today, but just for all the support and making streaming especially such an enjoyable experience. I really, really, really do appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. So with that, I will leave you to the rest of your day. I hope to see you on Sunday. As always, please take care and remember to love yourself. See you guys.